You're an artist on record, your ultimate intimate conversation with your favorite artist. And who's in the hot seat tonight? We have Tiffany. That's right, pop icon from the 80s. I think we're alone now. She has a new album called Shadows. Links are in the description down below. Make sure you click on that. And before we go there, make sure you subscribe. Hit that bell to be reminded so you don't miss any other episodes. And if you want to see this episode unedited, uncut, and be able to chat with us at the same time, join our VIP All Access Backstage Pass and Patreon. Now, don't touch that dial. Now, here's how you get to know people. And this is, you complete the fifth. I'm going to get real serious and personal with you, okay? And if you could hear me good, what the people really want to know. And how do you get to know somebody really well? It's through food and music. And I want right now your top 5 must-have vinyl albums or CDs that are important to you and what made you the person you are today. Can you go with me on number 1 first out of 5?
I can go with you on number 1. Would be Joni Mitchell. It would be the greatest hits. Help me, I think I'm falling. But just, I love folk music.
Yeah.
I love storytelling. I loved, I mean, I'm an old soul, so I'm glad I was, rocking the 80s and I'm here now. But, I love that time period, the 60s and the 70s and the folk and the message, and to be able to write a song as a lyricist about people's experiences. I find that, like, I'm hoping to be a better writer. People like Bruce Springsteen, they write about getting up and going to work and saying, running into the old girlfriend, all that kind of stuff. It's a story, and it really is an art. And so Joni Mitchell would have to be one of my, I would take her on an island. She makes me cry, so it's good purging.
It's like therapy listening to her as well.
It's like therapy. Oh, yes, definitely. I guess I would have to probably say, for me, Stevie Ray Vaughan, of course, because it's just dirty and sleazy and lovely and makes you want to do all kinds of fun things. Sorry.
No, okay. So Stevie Ray Vaughan, that's what.
Sorry.
Oh wait, so Stevie Ray Vaughan gets you off. That's the one that'll get you off.
I love Stevie Ray Vaughan. Yes, I do. I really do. I love Stevie Ray Vaughan a lot. Obviously, from the guitar playing to him, to the unique, to the talent, to all of it. The blood, sweat, and tears. But definitely, the end product is fantastic. Pride and joy, sweet little thing, my pride and joy. That makes me happy. I don't know, and it makes people happy, whenever you're out or something. It's kind of like I think we're alone now in a really stupid way. It's a better song, I think, Pride and Joy. But I don't know, because Richie Cordell and Tommy James, I love them. But I guess for me as a fan, I'm saying, but there's equal something about I think we're alone now. I can't put my finger on it. People just love it. Children behave. That's what they say when we're together. And they start singing it and it makes them happy. So that's kind of how I feel about that song.
Number 3?
Gotta have my Fleetwood Mac Rumors album.
Great album.
Mm-hmm.
Every song on that is great.
Yeah, you can't make me pick one song. No, I mean, That's got everybody that I love rolled up in one. Being, again, an old soul and like this gypsy inside of me and whatever, just from the drums of Mick Fleetwood, onto like the diversity of everybody in that band and what they, again, I call it sauce, what the sauce that they made was just amazing. So it really probably is, probably one of my favorite albums, definitely.
And one of my favorite drum sounds, and I say it all the time, whoever I speak with here, Mick Fleetwood's drum sounds is so great. I mean, you go back to Fleetwood Mac, this is a whole different version of Fleetwood because they were bluesy earlier, but I love Lindsey and Stevie and the whole situation, the relationships, the whole story behind it. Everybody was messing around with somebody. It's just that album is just great.
Yes.
Just
So
it's like a soap
I
opera.
yeah, oh yeah, there's a lot of drama there. You can feel it in the music.
Loving you isn't the right thing to do.
Everybody, hey, I'm
No, but
Jewish. I like drama, so there you
I
go.
do. I love all of that. I mean, again, there's that tribal aspect, that gypsy, that I don't know what that is, but I love all of that. So, which probably, leads me to the next band, which would be Led Zeppelin. Don't make me pick which album because I love all of them equally. Again, anything that you put on, I'm going to be happy. I'm still, I'm not like, I was never one of those girls in high school that was like, oh, yeah. And I knew all the lyrics, or I knew where they recorded it, or from one that, I'm not that girl. But I know how music makes me feel. And I know with Led Zeppelin, it made me feel, I had an older cousin that was playing it all the time and wanted to be like her.
Mm-hmm.
And just watching all of that. I mean, I was a little, cousin that nobody wanted to hang out with, but I was still absorbing all of this music that she was playing in her bedroom, which was, Led Zeppelin, AC/DC, Heart, Fleetwood Mac, Pat Benatar. I mean, that's really, I used to sneak in her bedroom and play all those albums or those records, the vinyls.
Totally.
And thank God I didn't scratch them, because you and I would not be having this conversation. Can go on and on and on and
So
on.
Zeppelin, okay, a Zeppelin song. What would you pick over here? If I put a video in here, which song would you like to hear from Zeppelin that gets you before you do a show? It pumps you up. It gets you crazy.
Oh, the one that makes me, I'm gonna leave you, baby, I'm gonna leave you. What's the yeah?
Okay.
I'm gonna leave you.
I
Okay.
mean, that's so sexy. Again, like that's like, yeah, it's so sexy.
That's a great song. Okay.
I don't know what else to say.
No, it's a sexy song. Okay, number 5. Now pick wise. This is number 5. This is all you could take on an island with you.
This is all I can take on an island with me. Well, it's a new artist that I've discovered lately. I mean, again, this is very hard for me because as a vocalist, I want to give you a whole list of other people like Eva Cassidy and on and on and on and on and on. But it's a new artist that I came along probably a couple years ago, 3-4 years ago, and in the pandemic really just spoke to me. He's no longer with us. I think he died like a 21, 22, English artist named Nick Drake.
I never felt magic,
Drake.
Oh yeah.
And fantastic songwriter, fantastic guitar player, just overall, I mean, he committed suicide. So he was one of those darker souls. I believe, if I'm not, I might be wrong on this, but I think he also influenced Jimmy Page a lot. So, he was that, for a young guy, he was so dark and so in depth, but so talented. And he really got me through the pandemic. And I love it, So I'm actually adding some of his songs into like some of my acoustic sets, just because, I think they're great songs and people need to know them.
What's a song you could recommend for somebody watching here that you think that would turn them?
I think the title is One of These Things First.
I could have been your statue. Could have been your...
I believe, and it's just talking about I could have been all these different things, but here I am, but it's a great song, of how it's again, there's got that folk element to it. I don't want to say pop, but I mean, again, he's just got everything, and I love his voice. So I wish, I wish he was still here with us.
When the day is done, down to earth and sinks the sun.
That's funny, Nick Drake, that you picked that one. That one I would not suspect that one to come out from you.
Well, thank you.
That's a good one. That's a good one because I always get Beatles and from everybody and or Stones, but that's a good one. This is the first one, Nick Drake. So you just changed our top 5 right
Wow,
here
did
with
I
Tiffany.
tip the
This is
scales?
That's right. She just changed it. And right now, top 5, your cherry has been popped. So there you go. Tiffany, thank you very
Boom.
much. Okay. So there you go.
That comes out. It's out now. You can pre-order. The album release date is November 25th, and we've got lots of things. So yes, if you do the pre-order, we're going to start doing have special meet and greets for those who do get the pre-order now. So there's little surprises on the back end for being that pre-order kind of cat. And so yeah, we will definitely appreciate it. And I want people to know about, I Like the Rain, the new single, and all the tour dates coming up. So tiffanytunes.com. Everybody go there. The Let's Food with Tiffany, Tiff Takeovers, acoustic stuff. They're all there as well. But Let's Food with Tiffany is on Instagram. Follow me as I'm a foodie and a cook and, working with lots of chefs now. It's really taking off.
That's very
so
cool.
I don't know what's, where it's going, but I'm sure enjoying the ride.
Everybody, thank you for being here. This is Tiffany. She is beautiful. You guys are beautiful. Her links down below. Check out Shadows, and I'm going to make sure the links are there. Check her Patreon out. And if you do write to Tiffany, just tell her you love ADIKA as much as you love her. Thank you, Tiffany, for being here.
Thanks,
Alrighty?
guys. Take care,
All right.
everybody.
All right, bye, Tiff.
Bye.
Right over there. Subscribe, hit that bell to be notified. All right, we are out of here, kids. I'll see you later. It's only rock and roll, and we like it. And remember, who loves you, baby? We do.